My name is Heather Sipe. I am a 23-year veteran teacher with a master's degree, and I am currently serving as president of the Virginia Beach Education Association. Your local educators union. Yes, Virginia, we have unions. The executive order to shut down the Department of Education is an overreach of the executive branch's power and an intentional act to bypass Congress, which is the only governing body that holds the power to dismantle the DOE. Our elected representatives to the House and Senate need to stand up and not as a cardboard cutout to this overreach and protect the institution of public education, our students, and our educators. The DOE was created for a reason. States were not adequately providing services and resources students and schools need to provide a quality education for all students. And the other departments were handling the distribution of funds for services for students with disabilities, low-income and homeless students, our military-connected students, to name a few, were slow-moving and inefficient. Sending the oversight of these areas back to other departments will create more hoops to jump through and more bureaucratic red tape, delaying the availability of much-needed funding. Further, the order threatens funding to schools that talk about, quote, inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content, end quote. Who determines what is inappropriate? Are we at the point in our society where disagreeing politically with the president is no longer covered by our constitutional right to free speech and freedom of expression? Let's talk about universal school choice programs. That's just a pretty fancy name for vouchers. Public tax dollars will be taken away from public schools and given to select individuals for private schools. These private schools get to choose who they accept and reject, and there is no accountability to the public in these schools. Please explain to me how a private system that has no accountability for student outcomes is a fiscally responsible use of public funds. Ending teacher tenure is another unconscionable act of this order. This means school divisions are able to terminate a teacher without cause, and the teacher has no recourse. Imagine investing 29 years of your life educating the youth with 1 year left until retirement. Now imagine a school district that wants to send money or save money, terminating a teacher without cause right before they complete year 30, just so they don't have to provide retirement benefits. If you think this won't happen, you live in an alternate reality from the one that I live in. As a single mother of two, my salary as a teacher after 23 years with a master's degree classifies me as lower middle class. That lovely area where you live paycheck to paycheck, I'm sure all of y'all feel that deep in your souls. Here's what the shutdown of the DOE potentially means to my family. My freshman in college will no longer receive the Pell Grant, and if his university doesn't meet certain requirements to eliminate diversity, equity, and inclusion, he will also lose the rest of his scholarships, which provide him with a full ride. My senior in high school will also lose the Pell Grant he's set to receive, and possibly his full ride scholarships as well. I don't know about y'all, but I don't have the money, with our student loans also closing down, to send my two boys to college. He will also no longer be able to receive the services that help him receive an equitable education due to his dyslexia. My career of 23 years will be in jeopardy daily if someone doesn't like what I say, particularly as I am a loud and proud public education advocate. States already struggle to provide adequate funding for public schools. These federal tax cuts will only hurt the middle class more, as states will have to increase taxes to make up the difference. Or if they don't, Virginia alone would lose approximately 9,000 teacher positions. 9,000 gone. These are our babies. Imagine your children in a room with 60+ students, because that's what it's going to be, people. The DOE does more than you think. Thank you.